All right, we're on the line right now with Suzette Robert. She runs Indian Ranch. The buck stops with Suzette. Is that true, Suzette?
That's true, but I do give a lot of credit to my staff. They keep the place going as well.
Yeah, you got some really nice people working there also. Now, we just kicked off the season down there. You had Dirty Deeds playing last Saturday. You had our kickoff to summer show with Tesla, which was sold out. And that was a great time. And what I love about Indian Ranch is, for a long time, people were like, that's the country spot in Central Mass. But now it's amazing the variety of shows that you bring into to Webster there. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we still are strong with country. I mean, we have a lot of good country hits, like Jaco and Lee Brice, Tyler Hubbard, Aaron Lewis. So country's still strong, but we also have a ton of tribute bands, which people kind of are like, oh, it's a tribute. But you know what? It's probably one of the best ways to listen to the music you loved from the past without spending, hundreds of dollars to try to go see these bands live anymore. But we got, like Almost Queen, the Queen tribute, Rumors for Fleetwood Mac. Let's sing Taylor, if you are, a lot of people are still Taylor Swift fans.
Absolutely, yeah.
Face to Face is Billy Joel and Elton John. So tributes are definitely strong this season, especially with all our fests, like the Hair Fest, the Grunge Fest, Rock Fest. So definitely good to check out. There's something you're going to find that is like one of your favorite bands' music that you want to come and listen to.
Could we, Suzette, could we fit any more fests in there? Could the Pike fit in maybe 2 or 3 more fests during the summer? We only have 3 right now.
Right. I think we can get creative, right? Keep the music going all season.
I'm looking forward to our first Grunge Fest. That's, a lot of, when I spent my 20s in the 90s, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of these bands paying tribute to some of the grunge bands. And you know what? A lot of those bands aren't around anymore. That's the great thing about tribute bands. You mentioned the Face to Face show with Billy Joel and Elton John. Elton John is almost done, and Billy Joel may not go back on the road ever again. So, and these acts really nail it to a T. So, yeah, it's a great way to enjoy your favorites.
They definitely, they play the part, look the part, sound the part. And, a lot of the bands that are out there, you may have only 1 or 2 members in it. So it's close to being a tribute in a sense anyway. So definitely it's, low price ticket, fun way to spend the day, come, enjoy the beach and the sun and enjoy your summer. That's how I look at it.
So is this a new thing, Music on the Beach, that you're doing this year?
We started it last year, and we had pretty good success with it. It's definitely every Thursday night, as long as we don't have a concert. But we do different artists down on the band. People come, eat at the restaurant, sit down on the beach. We got fire pits and, Adirondack chairs, and it's a nice little vibe for a Thursday night.
That's nice, and a perfect place to do it. That's one of the great things about Indian Ranch, not just the shows, but your location is just so beautiful. I was there last year. It was like a moment of zen. I was there last year for Christopher Cross. That's like one of my sister-in-law's favorites, so we got her tickets. We went down there, and I was like, he was playing Sailing, and I just turned my head to the left, and there's the lake and the sun reflecting on the water. And I was like, oh, my gosh, am I dreaming right now? Right. It's such a great location.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do it. And, and I don't know if people know or not, but it's, so it's situated on Webster Lake, which is, I think, 17 miles of shoreline, and we have a paddle wheel boat. You can get tickets for that and go out on tours of that. That has specialty cruises, like we do a Margaritaville cruise, so all your favorite Jimmy Buffett tunes out on the lake, and that's also kind of a fun way it goes out before the show. So if you want to do a boat ride and a show all in one day, it's a great experience.
Nice. Now, I know you guys have comedy in Samuel Slater's restaurant, which is right there. You guys have comedy nights, but have you ever done like comedy shows on the main stage in the amphitheater?
We have talked about it yet, so that could be in the future. We haven't done it yet, but we got to find the right arts. We have a couple of comedians in mind that we think would be a great fit outside.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. And do you guys ever think about doing like I don't know if you've done it in the past, so correct me, like a beer festival or like a food festival there with music and everything?
Yeah, we did in the past, but pre-COVID, we did a beer festival outside. And that was definitely a good hit. So that's something we may come back with possibly next year. And the food trucks, I know that's kind of a nice way to round off the summer too. So, yeah, all great ideas. And I wouldn't be surprised if they pop up in the next season or two.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to the season. I'm especially looking forward to the Yachtly Cruise Show on July 24th. Those guys are always a good time.
Yeah. We got Little River bands coming too, so it's kind of another favorite.
Oh, yeah. So you can go to IndianRanch.com, check out the entire schedule and any shows they add, all the news, including Samuel Slater's Restaurant right there, and Suzette Robert. Thank you very much for talking with us and getting us ready for the season down there by the lake. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed it.